Ugh. Wow, look who's here. Hold on a sec. Mark my place here. Ben Bernanke. Okay. Remember this. Ben, with my bookmark. Ben Bernanke. Okay, here we go. Hey, thanks for tuning back in. I'm glad you came back. It's Boris. Hey, I told you last time that maybe we would talk about Judd Moore picking up the anvil. We're not gonna do that yet. We're gonna tell a kid story. I don't know why I'm putting these off, but well, I've had a toothache. I've had a toothache and I've not really felt like reading. I had this cold and everything. The dentist would not pull my tooth, but I had this toothache and they said I could just do this. Hang on a second. Okay, let's read. We Russians are tough, man. We are tough. This book we're going to read today is called Outside Kitty by J.S. Moore. It is J.S., my roommate's first best-selling book. It was actually #1 book on Amazon in the children's section for over a month. #1 bestseller, his first. This is the book you can still get. Dr. Glenn Moody has this at the I Love Books in the Mall, and some of you may already have this book. It's also at the Colonial Heights gift shop, and I think a Haggle Shop downtown has this book as well. I'm going to read you a deluxe version that was sent to me. It's the only copy like it, but I'm going to share with you because no one else has seen. It's okay. Outside Kitty by J.S. Moore. And Harley's right there. He inspired this book. Actually, his picture in the back of the book. You remember Harley? I introduced him a few videos back. He gray and white. He has a minor halitosis. His eyes are crossed. That's Harley. He's such a good kitty. He's 13 years old. He sounds like a motorcycle when he's purring. I'm gonna flip this screen that way it looks correct for you. Hold on one second. There we go. All right. I am inside kitty. I lay around most days to dream of flowers and grass and feeling wind piss upon my furry face. If I were outside kitty, I'd chase birds and butterflies, running here and there and everywhere beneath sunny skies. Freedom. Well, I would stretch out in the backyard to enjoy the warm sunshine, so happy and carefree, laying around just being me in this wonderful world of mine. I felt like a cat sometimes. I just came in from walking Elvis. Anyway, here we go. What's this? Am I still dreaming? Can this really be true? Across the floor, I spot the door, open just enough to dash through. I'm an outside kitty now. No walls can keep me in. With so much to see, I'm finally free, and I hope this never ends. Ha! First I'll catch this butterfly. It's harder than I thought. It flits around, flies up, then down. This thing just can't be caught. Heh. No problem. I'll find something else. There are so many things to do. What's that I hear? A bird is near, with the feathers bright and blue. I crouch lowly like a lion, then swing sprinting high off my path. But quick it flies into the skies as I plunge into its bath. Ow! Kitties don't like water, do they? I jump out soaking wet. Now this is quite a fix. I shiver, I shake. Shoo, I need break. Kitties and water don't mix. I lay down in the backyard to dry off in the sunlight. Too tired to play this pretty day. A nap should be just right. Then it starts raining. Curling up tight to close my eyes, I'm splashed by a sprinkle of rain. The clouds above roar. There's a sudden downpour, and I just want to dry off my mane. Trembling and tired, and I'm feeling sad, with nowhere left to hide. I miss the cozy comfort of my home, of the family I call my own, and I wish to be back inside. Wait a minute, the door's still open. I dart through the open doorway. I leave a muddy trail on the mat. And though I'm dirty and wet, there's no reason to fret. I'm no longer outside cat. And then it goes back to where we were at the beginning. I am inside kitty. I lay around most days to dream of flowers and grass and feeling wind pass upon my furry face. This book was inspired by Harley, my kitty cat, but honestly, the book is dedicated to my daughter Bethany, or Jason's daughter Bethany, who really put it together. He's dancing with his, I can't, the picture, that daughter there. She actually, when she's a little girl, Jason read the book to her, and he think, wow, I could write something better than this. This was like Bethany's 3 years old. So he goes and he takes maybe 10 minutes and he writes a poem. I'm an inside kitty, I lay around most days. Anyway, he go back to his daughter and he says, Bethany, close your eyes. It's time to go to sleep. Close your eyes, but I want you to picture what I say. And he read the poem to her. It became her best favorite children's story. He told it so many times he could tell it backward. But little children grow up. And one day Bethany is 11 years old and she says to her dad, Daddy, whatever happened to the kitty story you used to tell me? And Jason thought, he said, you mean the outside kitty? I told that story enough. If I find it, you want it? Yes, Daddy, yes, I want it. What do you want to do with it? Just leave it to me, Dad. You'll have a best-selling book before you know it. You know what she did? He find the story, he give it to her. She post on Craigslist in New York City. Children's book illustrator wanted. Terms negotiated. Either split royalty or pay per page. 11-year-old kid does this. J.S. Moore have over 200 entries from around the world to check this New York site. And Jason tells Bethany, you have younger brothers, sisters. You pick the one you like the best, and I will contact them. And she picked out 2 different illustrators. The one we went with was Aaron Kent Warder. He had just graduated from the Rhode Island School of Design, and he was not working in his field. He was working for Target, bullseye. And at any rate, he was working for Target, and yeah, the rest is history, really. The book came out in 2011. J.S. was on a vacation. He come home and had all these congratulatory emails, and he's like, what's going on? And then someone had sent him a link to the bestseller list on Amazon, and he got to looking at the Amazon, and sure enough, it wasn't just a bestseller list like a top 100. It was #1 in the nation. He saw James Patterson #2 for Witch and Wizard book, and then #1, J.S. Moore. That's something else, isn't it? Huh. But that book's dedicated to Bethany, and it's also dedicated to all you kids out there with your imagination and your inside kitty who want to go outside. I want to thank you for tuning in again. I hope you enjoy it. Again, that's Outside Kitty by the J.S. Moore and Aaron Kent Warder. Love you. Good luck.